What's up guys, Dakota with CGL Fishing here. I decided it was time to do a gear review. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get up to 100 subscribers here soon, and I'll have some details about a giveaway once we get closer to that. Anyway, right into the review. So today I'm going to review the Ugly Stik Gx2 series rods. Let me show you the logo here. Ugly Stik Gx2. So this one right here is the 7-foot medium heavy. I'm not reviewing the 7-foot medium heavy exclusively. I'm actually just reviewing the series because all of these rods are pretty much the same things to be said. So as you can see, nice foam handle. This one's a little chewed up because I've been using it for a really long time. And I've been dropping into a poorly designed rod holder that I need to fix. It's got the aluminum and plastic reel holder knob thing, whatever you call this. I don't know what it's called, but it works well. I haven't had any issues with it holding. Got the little bait keeper, they call it. And then my favorite thing about these, well, besides the fact they're indestructible, we'll get to that in a minute, is this. These are one-piece stainless steel guides. So check that out. One-piece stainless steel guides. I've not had any issues with these. These have been amazing. I've had cheaper rods that have the little inserts, and the inserts pop out and then you can't use it. With these being one piece, that's not an issue. The stainless steel is nice and smooth. I've never had one break off. I have had them bend on some of the smaller rods. This one's pretty stout, but on some of the smaller ones I've had them bend, but they never broke. They never had an issue. They still worked great. So I'm gonna stand up for this real quick. Gonna wake my screen up again. All right. So again, this being the 7-foot, actually hold on. Let me grab the, right here I've got, this is probably easier to use. This is the like 5.5-foot ultralight. Obviously it'd be a little bit different, but it's the same Gx2. It's happening the wrong way. Same Gx2. What I like about these is how tough they are. So, I mean, this thing is, I can bend it all the way, and I mean that's more than I ever bend it while fishing. That's excessive. I mean, you can almost touch the rod back to itself. It's so flexible. This is obviously the ultralight, so you know it's going to be even more flexible, but they're also tough. So I've had other rods at similar and cheaper price points that broke when these guys would not have. This little 5.5-foot ultralight has caught like a 24-inch catfish. I didn't weigh it, but it was over 24. It was at least 24 inches long. Didn't have a problem. My wife hooked into probably a 150-pound sea turtle on this. We did not land that fish, however, but it didn't break the rod either. I mean, it was just bent over, scream and drag, no issues. The 7-foot here, I'll try to, you can see pretty good bend in that right there. They've got a lot, I mean, I could put more pressure on it than that. I just don't really feel like doing that with it right in my face in case something did go wrong. But this is what I use almost exclusively, the Ugly Stik Gx2. It is, in my opinion, the best rod you can get for the money you pay for it. I use almost exclusively Ugly Stiks. So that wasn't good. Anyway, so looking at the Ugly Stik, one great thing about it is, like I said earlier, they're like indestructible. I've had cheaper rods and rods about the same, maybe even a little bit more expensive, that I was casting. I hit the weight on the pier where I was casting and it snapped the rod in half. I've done the same thing with these guys and never had an issue. They are virtually indestructible rods. You really cannot do better. I will say on the ultralight here, it's an all plastic reel holder. Not a big deal in my opinion, especially at this size. And then when you're talking about the reel that comes with them, if you buy the little combo, this review isn't really about the reel, but I'll talk about it anyway. They're not bad. They're just small plastic aluminum spool reel. The drag on them is really good in my opinion. A real nice audible click. Really adjustable. You can crank this thing all the way down to really tight, and you can loosen it all the way up. The only issue I have had with these, and it's really just any cheaper reel, is eventually that action stops working, where you have to manually flip the bail over or it'll just go loose. But that's after a while. If you buy one of these kits from Walmart or something like that, you are well within, it would not be a bad thing to go ahead and start with the reel that it comes with. And then once it breaks, replace it, because you will use it for a long time before it breaks. And it'll take a lot of abuse. Anyway, guys, these rods come in multiple different sizes, multiple different lengths. Like I said, this is the ultralight. I've got the medium heavy here. I think medium heavy is as high as the Gx2 goes. They do come in 1-piece or 2-piece variants. I use the 7-foot 2-piece ultralight a lot. It is a great little rod. One other thing that I forgot to mention is this top here. As you can see, they've got this clear portion. I'll show you here on the, jeez, got a mess here. On the medium heavy, you can see it's a little bit smaller. Ignore my glow stick. A little bit smaller, but this actually makes it a little easier to see at night when you're night fishing. In general, like I said, these are great rods. The medium heavy does have, on this one that I have here, has a longer handle, so you can kind of really tuck it in for the fight. See, this was on there. You can kind of tuck it into your leg right there and fight a fish. The smaller ones do not have that, just because they're not designed to catch as big a fish. But I will tell you, if you're out fishing and you happen to hook into something much bigger, these rods will handle it. This one right here, like I said, has caught a 24-inch catfish. I've had, 10, 12-pound catfish hit on my other ultralight. You just never know what you're going to catch. In fact, one of my not so long ago videos down the river, I was using my ultralight when I caught a flathead. So just about anything is possible with these. These are awesome little reels. I definitely recommend them. Rods. I definitely recommend them. The reels are not bad either. Just know that eventually you're going to probably need to replace it. But it'll last you a really long time first. I've put mine through a lot of abuse, and they last for, at least a couple years. They're mainly plastic, but they do well with salt water and all that, so. I've got a review for the Ugly Stik Catfish. Hopefully that focuses, you can read that there. This is a 7-foot medium heavy rod. I did get the one with, I don't know what length handle that is, but they have a couple different length handles. This is a really great rod. I like it a lot. It does really well whenever I hook into something pretty decent sized. You can see it's got a good bit of bend in it. It's, again, like most ugly sticks, it's indestructible, which is one of its big benefits. It's got the clear tip there, clearish tip for better night visibility. I will say this, there's not much I can add to this review. In fact, I'm probably going to put this review kind of tagged on the end of the Ugly Stik Gx2 review, because they're pretty much the same rod, same 1-piece guide, stainless steel, same reel holder, all that. It's very similar. It's pretty much same rod. In fact, I can stop hitting stuff for a minute. So putting the two right next to each other, I mean, I think it's almost, if not identical. There may be a slightly longer hand grip on the Catfish. Not much else is different. It's very similar. So, yep, I'm just going to add this as a tag on the Gx2 review since it's so similar. That way you get both for one. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. Once we get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. At the time of me filming this, we're at about 85. I'll have some more information on the giveaway once we hit that 100. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.